Up, everybody? Welcome to trapLA. Today we have a special guest with us, an LA-based rap artist who's been making waves on the scene, Leeky2x.
Yeah, yeah.
Thanks for joining us,
Of
Leeky.
course, of course. What's the deal?
Man, let's start by getting to know you a little bit better. Can you tell us
All right.
about your background and how you got into music?
Yeah. Shit. I'm adopted, so like that's just multiple different backgrounds. I got a lot going on like family wise. And so I got like a lot of different cousins and shit like that. Blood, not blood. Then one of my cousins, his name's Justin. He used to be rapping his ass off in the car, like shit like that in the crib. We used to just be freestyling. Well, not really me. I ain't gonna lie. I used to be him. Like he used to be really freestyling, just saying bars, and that shit was hard. So I took a notion of that. I started making my own music. I started fucking with it. I started doing it. Yeah.
For sure. Focus on the camera.
But
Talking to the camera. All right. So just chilling with your cousin that got you interested in the music.
yeah, hell yeah, my
Like
cousin.
what was like one of the first songs that you heard that just like got you pumped up, like as far as rap, hip hop?
One of my first songs that got me pumped up, rap hip hop. I say probably "Drop the World" by Lil Wayne. I'm gonna pick the world up and I'm gonna drop it on your head. That shit was hard. So yeah, Lil Wayne, he was like a big influence.
Okay, for sure, for sure. So your first single "Go" really put you on the map
Yeah.
with me. Like I know you had music out before that, but
No, it put me on the map in general wise though. Like realistically, yeah.
okay. So can you tell us about the process when it came to creating that track?
Yeah. I was fucking with Killer Cam, the DJ, producer, engineer. And my boy Nolan. They own a studio, Two Combs Entertainment. Y'all gotta go check it out. Um, we was just, we locked in. We had an agreement going on that we had to get down to this music, make some hard shit. Like we both two creative people, creative minds. We came together. Nolan created that. And then we Cam pulled up one day. I pulled up the beat, Go Leeky. I wasn't really fucking with it at first. Like it was another beat that I got on called Backdoor. Y'all gonna hear that soon. I did that one first. Then after that, I heard Go Leaky again. I'm like, damn, I'm tripping. I ain't get on this first. And then we just got on that. The hook was easy. My ad-libs and all my ad-libs, I say Go Leaky. I say Go or Go Leaky, either or. And Cam, he just engineered that shit together. I don't know how, but he just put that shit together, made that shit the hook. And then, the verse is easy from there.
For sure. So like, what does that song mean to you now? Seeing that it's like you got a lot of attention, a lot of traction, exposure from it. Like, what does that song mean to you?
Man, that song mean the world to me. I ain't gonna lie, it means a lot to me because, it's gonna be my forever song if you ask me. I'm probably gonna have some more songs gonna be forever songs, but that's gonna be my first original forever song. Like I got a song, like a theme song, with my name in it. I ain't never really heard too many other people got songs like that, so that mean a lot to me.
For sure, for sure. So you just dropped a music video for your song "What I Say."
Yeah,
What's the story behind that song, and what message are you trying to convey with the video?
yeah. The story behind that song is I wanted some new music to drop literally right after I dropped Go. It wasn't right after I dropped Go Leaky, but that was the most recent song I dropped after Go Leaky. And I didn't want people to think, oh, he just does party music. You know what I'm saying? Like he just does this because that's the notion. Once you make one hot song and they all just hearing that, they tend to forget about your other music. So I really rap. So that was my notion, just to show people I really rap. Like I could get on a grimy beat and fuck it up too, not just a party beat. And the message behind that video is just to show my regular life. I showed them me getting tatted. I was getting tatted. I showed them the studio session. Yeah.
All right, for sure, for sure. So we're excited to hear about the your upcoming single
Hell
and
yeah.
music video for Model
Yeah.
Scam Rap Trap. It's dropping
Yeah.
this Friday, right?
Yep, this Friday. This Friday.
All right. So what can the fans expect from that new release?
Oh, it might be bigger than Go Leaky. I ain't gonna lie. Like y'all can expect that. It might be bigger than Go Leaky. I can expect to hear it everywhere, see it everywhere. They hear my music everywhere. They can't avoid it. It's the same thing, same notion. Expect to see me push the hell out of it. Probably fuck around and get another remix on there too. Yeah.
So you've been getting a lot of exposure lately. How does it feel to see your hard work paying off and your fan base growing?
It feels amazing, and it feels deserving as well. Obviously you give the praise to Most High, and then at the same time be knowing and sure of I deserve this, I earned this, so it feels great.
That's what's up. So your music often reflects your experiences and your stories. Can you share some of the biggest influences and inspirations behind your music?
Yeah, like I said, number one, my cousin Justin, he's one of the biggest inspirations behind my music. Then second, the life we live in, like what I'm saying, like just being from LA, it's like you don't really got too many options. Like realistically, not even being from LA, being anywhere, being a black man, you know, you don't got too many options. And you really do, but it's just the world we live in. We think we don't got too many options. You know what I'm saying? So it's that. And then of course, Nick. You gonna say Nick, Draco? They're like my biggest inspirations. Like the music. They just changed the game. It made me wanna.
In your music, I don't hear any references to like the streets or gangs. Are you not affiliated with any, or
No, yeah, no,
do you just choose to leave that from your music?
yeah, no, I'm not affiliated. I don't rap like that. I don't act like that just because, you know, that's just not me. You know what I'm saying? Like I want to be one of them dudes that blow up out of LA who wasn't affiliated, who wasn't on that. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of dudes do be on that. I don't even want to be on that. I'm just a cool dude. You know, I like girls. I like money. Like you know, like so yeah.
Right, right, right. I mean, it takes a lot. Um, the easy route is just to affiliate yourself with somebody.
Hell yeah.
I think what you're doing, I think it's dope because you like forget all that. I'm gonna just be me.
Hell yeah.
You're not tripping on the extras, and you having fun with it. And I think
Yeah.
that's missing. I think a lot of people they like try to put like too many extras on it and make it some be somebody that they not.
Yeah.
And then it's like that's not fun. Just be yourself. Just keep it real. You know, me, I run into like a lot of people in this industry, and I think they oversell themselves and lie a lot about what they can do. What about yourself? Have you found yourself running into like scammers or people just trying to take
Yeah.
advantage of you?
Yeah. Definitely.
And can you
Definitely.
tell us a story like when it like,
Oh man, I got a great story. They gonna love this. Like 4 months ago, 5 months ago, something like that. This is my second time shooting the What I Say video. The reason due to that, the first time I shot it, the nigga never even gave me my video. I paid him the money. I met him. He told me he was a cool dude. You know, he told me he shoot for all these other people. We don't gotta air him out. That's fine. You know what I'm saying? Like karma works in many ways. But like I said, he never gave me my video. I paid 400 for it. He was eager to work with me. Like, yeah, bro, we gotta work. We gotta work. Then I finally come to comply and, did that. 2 weeks later, I never get my money. I'm hitting them up, texting, calling, posting them on Instagram, nothing. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, long story short, you just can't trust everybody. Like, you just gotta know, stay with the people who rock with you for real. But, yeah, that's probably one of, like, the worst stories I got. Like, he took, like, 400 from me. I'm not even mad. I'm like, damn, bro, like, I can't even get my money back. I can't get the video.
that's crazy? So it's like
Yeah.
no contact.
No contact. Like, I could text him right now. He won't answer. The text will go through, but he won't answer.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's really crazy, man. So look, what motivates you to keep pushing forward in the music industry, especially considering how challenging it could be with things like that and all the
Yeah.
politics.
Because I know how fun it could be too. I know like the rewards from it. Like nothing. You don't get no rewards from just not grinding, sitting around. You gotta get through hardships. You gotta get to the end of that tunnel. To get the prize. So I'm pretty. My mind's focused on that, set on that, and it's really fun. Like it's not hard. Like this shit is fun. Like what I do is it's actually fun. Like when your work is fun, it's just like you in a whole different battlefield. A whole different playground. Like
Yeah, for
I don't
sure,
really feel down. I don't really feel like I'm working too hard. I feel like I'm having fun.
for sure, for sure, for sure. So nowadays, with this streaming thing, I don't think streaming pays most artists out here bills. How do you make money and take care of yourself with the music, but not from streams? What ways have you found to supplement your income?
Best ways, you got to be creative with this shit. You got to really use a platform. I'll get on Instagram. I'll start doing Instagram promo. I'll do stories, main page posts. Then with features, you know what I'm saying? Give some people deals. Some people might get hit with the full arm and legs. Um, Shows, merch. You could put merch up. If people want to buy your shit. You could even, I'm not promoting selling drugs or nothing like that, but you could even make your own, flower company, or, distribute that.
For sure, for sure, for sure. The urban music scene is constantly evolving. How do you stay relevant and keep your music fresh?
I just stay around. And I keep in tune with the streets. Like not like that, but like the people who are like that. Like I ask them what they listen to and shit like that, what they like. People on Melrose and shit like that. TikTok's a big influence. Like that's another way you can stay really in tune with what's going on right now. But just by It's not hard. Like I don't know. I just stay in contact with everybody. You know, like everybody who's doing something, who's in the music scene, I stay in contact with, I follow up with and report with. So I think like that keeps me in there.
For sure. So for other aspiring artists out there, what advice would you give them about breaking into the industry and staying true to their craft?
You gotta stay on. You gotta stay on that plan. Like whatever plan you had coming into the industry, stay on it. But also at the same time, be acceptable. Accept change as well in your plan. Like your plan may not go the exact way you wanted it to go. It might be a detour on the way to where you want to go, and you might have to accept that. It might not be nothing you could do about that. So just be acceptable. Yeah, be accepting the change. Like don't worry if something doesn't go the way you want it to, or that wasn't the way you saw it going. It could still happen. Things take time. Great things take time. It's a saying. It gets greater later.
Right. So look, today I asked a question on my Instagram. What's more important? What would be more important? Is your music, your brand more important, or your personal romantic relationships?
If you ask me, your personal relationships always, you know what I'm saying? Because this music shit, your music shouldn't make you, you know what I'm saying? Like, obviously you could have great music, you could be the greatest musician in the world, but, if you're a dad or a sister or a brother to somebody, a son, daughter to somebody, that's the relationship. You should care about that more than the outside world, because at the end of the day, the people on the outside, they're not, they're not the people you live with, you see every day, and that you share blood with, and, are going to take a bullet for you.
Okay, for sure. So we recently just saw the other day 310 baby. He just he just got his platinum plaque. He just walked the stage.
Oh yeah.
He doing his thing. I think he from the same area you from. Like how does it feel to see somebody younger than you like achieve so much like faster?
That shit dope. You know what I'm saying? Like that shit dope, man. Like it just gives you like a it also makes you go harder for sure. It makes you go harder. Like okay, if this little nigga doing that, I got to do that. Like you know what I'm saying? Like some people could take it as like an envy thing, or it's not even envy. If you ask me, it's friendly competition. I don't really know him, you know what I'm saying? But I compete with everybody in the city who hot. If you get what I'm saying, like Lil Veda, Joe, RJ, everybody. They might not know it, but in my head, in my mind, I'm competing with them. You know what I'm saying? Like I got to be up there. I got to be the number one. So
Right.
it's just like it's like bringing the competition back to music. I think that's when it's getting great again now because Drake and Kendrick and shit like that. I think that's when it's great when you got to like compete for where you are and work for where you are, not just giving.
Right. For sure. I think most definitely you're right. I think the competition element got like pushed to the back burner or something. So I think friendly competition.
Yeah,
like getting on the basketball court.
You don't even got to.
Yeah, like on the basketball court, you ain't about to.
Yeah, you're not about to just do me. You're my boy, but nah, you're not about to just bust me, or I'm not about to just let you do this.
Right, for sure. So, let's talk about AI. How do you feel about AI and what it means to the music industry? Right now, I could book you for a verse, have you write me a verse.
Yeah.
Or I could go on my computer and I could have AI write me a verse, record the song, make the beat, and have everything ready in 10 minutes. And it's gonna cost me like $10.
Yeah, that's crazy. You see, like I remember when it first came out, I thought it was kind of cool. I heard it on TikTok. I heard them doing like Michael Jackson and reovers and shit like that. I was like, that's kind of hard. That's dope. They mix it up with The Weeknd. But then you say that, and I've been seeing other stuff that's been going on too. I've been seeing like they've been doing like fake Ice Spice, sounds and shit like that. Mm-hmm. So I don't know. That's dangerous. That's dangerous in the music world, beyond the music world too. And in the real world, you never know what could happen. Somebody, daughter or son, hear an AI sound they think their parent or something, might have them do something. You never know. Like that can go bad in a lot of ways. I think it needs to get taken down, get shut down, or like controlled somehow, some way. Neutralized or something. I don't know.
So just have regulations.
Yeah, regulations. Like you shouldn't be able to mimic anybody's voice. Like just period. Like what I'm saying, if you ask me, you shouldn't be able because that can lead to a lot of troubles.
Right. So speaking of mimicking voices, now like I said, like I don't need you for a record. I could imitate your voice and I could make a Leeky record. How do you like? I don't need you no more. How does that feel? Like somebody could really make a record with your voice and put it out and monetize it.
That's ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? Like that's crazy. Like that I don't like that at all. I don't like that at all. That made me mad. Like what I'm saying? I don't like that. That's bunt. Like that should not be able to happen at all ever. Like what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure. So would you ever consider like utilizing AI to help you like write a record, a hook, or just in some type of way with your creative process?
I don't know. I'm not against anything. Like from my purposes, like for my voice only, I feel like that's how AI should be acceptable. If you ask me, for people for their own voice, you know what I'm saying, like to use it themselves, then it's acceptable that way. Because personally, I'm not against that. That is a good idea. I may write some lyrics out, and I'm not in the studio. I don't know how I'm gonna sound, so I have the AI to hear how I sound. Oh, I might like that shit. You know what I'm saying? So I get what you're saying. I would probably use it just for my use, my personal use, if I had access to it.
Okay, for sure, for sure. All right, so there's a debate going around, and I want to ask you, who has the best white tees, bro?
Target, the Goodfellas for sure. Yeah, I see you posted. Yeah, Target for sure.
Yeah,
Yeah, I like the Target
it's
Goodfellas.
not Pro Club, Pro Five. They not.
Nah, nah. I like the Target Goodfellas because they fit you tight. You know what I'm saying? Like but I just like it make me look swole. You know what I'm saying? Like I like that.
Oh, for sure, for
Yeah.
sure. So, all right, let's move on to. Can you take constructive criticism, or like how do you feel about outsiders or like podcasters and media people,
Yeah.
rating music,
Yeah.
even though they're not in it? Do they are there? Let me see. Are their grades valid? Do you think?
Well, shit. I'm to break this down. I could take constructive criticism for sure. I've had to deal with that for a while. So a lot of artists, whether they can take it or not, they take it. Coming up, they're gonna deal with that regardless. Just with your peers, your family and stuff, asking them, opinions about your music and stuff, you're gonna hear it, because starting off, nobody's really just good starting off unless you're one of them, like that's not just easy. So you're gonna hear constructive criticism. You're gonna have to deal with it. You may not like it. For me personally, I don't have no problem with it, you know what I'm saying? Because it's a lot of people who like my music. There's probably a lot of people who don't, but that doesn't affect me, you know what I'm saying? Like, until, like, maybe, let's say you're just in my face telling me you don't like my music or something like that, I probably still walk away, like, I don't care. But you
Yeah.
doing too much, like, then probably I can't take it. Like, but just telling me, oh, you don't like the song, or I need to do this and that.
Yeah.
All right, I'll listen to that, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to respond to you, too, probably like, all right, thanks, you know what I'm saying?
So let's say you see it like a YouTuber, online. Somebody sends you a clip and he like, oh, this shit is just trash. This is some bullshit. Like what the like
Yeah.
like how do you respond to that?
Shit, I ain't
And
gonna
then
lie.
hold on. Let's say you see the clip.
Yeah.
You go. Let's say you going out, right? Let's set up some
Yeah.
scenario. You about to go out to a club, event or something. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Then you on the way. You in the Uber in your car, whatever, or something. You get the message. And it's a clip, it's a YouTuber, popular YouTuber on there talking
Yeah.
shit. Just like, nah, this is garbage. This shit out just going big, talking shit like this. Who the fuck is this? Just the worst you could say.
Yeah.
And then you pull up to the event
And he right there.
and he there.
Shit. I ain't gonna lie, I don't take that person. I can't take that person. I really can, but I'm the type of person I won't take it personal. I'll probably say something to you though. I ain't gonna lie. I'll probably say something for sure. Like I'm not about to just trip the hard and be like, hey, my music sucks. Like, yeah, it's that bad. Like, I don't know. I might. It depends on how many drinks I had. I ain't gonna lie. It depends on how many drinks I had. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Right. Like, how do you feel about man, like, how do you feel about, it's a lot of podcasters out here, YouTubers, and they related to the streets and they out here putting everything on their hood and just dragging their hood
Yeah.
into everything. How do you feel about that?
Podcasters on it?
Yeah, podcasters,
Yeah.
YouTubers doing, and because a lot of them they're artists as well.
Yeah.
So how do you feel about that? Like when you see that?
I mean, like, if that's what your audience, is looking for and wants to see, then keep feeding them. But if that's not, getting you views and that's not boosting your channel, I don't know if you should keep doing that personally. You should post shit that people want to see. You know what I'm saying? Like, for your audience though, you got to pertain to your audience. So it's all about their audience, I guess.
I mean, it is Hollywood, so
Yeah.
it's like
It's what people want to see, I guess. Yeah, no cap. Like, they got the baddies going on and shit like that, all that
Yeah.
shit. So
I mean, to me, I see the baddies as just like they just basically doing boxing matches.
yeah,
but
that's
just
all I
like-
see. Literally, I've never watched it, but every time I see anything about it, these girls boxing. Like, that's all I see in the house.
Do you think that's detrimental to like our society, like young
Yeah.
girls seeing that?
Yeah, I do. Honestly, I do think it's detrimental to our society because we're regularizing it, making it okay. We're normalizing it. Like that's not like what we want to show to you. You don't got, like you don't got to be in no house boxing to get paid to get money. You know what I'm saying? You could do a lot more things. You know what I'm saying? Like that's not a good look. You know what I'm saying? Like if you ask me realistically, like, but to each his own. Everybody got to do what they got to do what they want to do.
So if we were doing a reality show, and it was you, and you get to pick 3 celebrities, male or female, to live in the house with you,
Yeah.
who would it be?
Shit. All right. Well, number one, I'm gonna do like no Diddy. I gotta pick Drake just because I'm gonna get on his ass. We gotta get the record flying out. Like we in the crib, we gotta get a record done, maybe a couple. So I need Drake right there for sure, and he gonna have the vibes. Drake there, the girls gonna want to come. So
For sure.
Drake, I'm gonna go Saweetie. I'm gonna go. I'm probably gonna go like Bia. Then I'm gonna go Bia.
For sure. So what you gonna be doing on your reality show?
Shit, you be like dating or something like that. I'm gonna need Saweetie and Bia for sure. Like, it be like reality dating TV show, and then like with music involved though, saying like drama, because one of them probably want Drake too, but I'm gonna be on them, so they gonna like Drake gonna be mad. He like.
Yeah, for sure. Hey, so let me ask you this: like when it comes to the rap game, there are like the young. It seems to me it's like a divide: the youngsters versus the old heads. It's like the youngsters don't want to listen to the old heads, and then sometimes the old heads they don't want to help the youngsters. What do you think? What's your whole take on that?
Just like it's just like that. If you ask me, obviously, it's easy to ask me, just me in my side. I'm youngest. But I've had OGs. I got multiple OGs who fuck with. So that's why I can't just flat out say that. But then it's some OGs that I can say, not really trying to give me game. But then, like I said, I got a handful of OGs who fuck with me, trying to give me game all the time, effortlessly, without me asking. So.
So when they give you the game, do you do everything or take in everything they say, or do you like, okay, this apply to me, I'm gonna run this? Like, how does it work?
I ain't gonna lie, I try realistically. I get slammed with a lot of advice and stuff, so I try to take in everything that I can. And like when I do get given advice that like realistically I know is out of my knowledge, like I'm not really understanding, corresponding with what this person's telling me. I just really realistically probably run it by my manager, like because I don't like to stress out about too much knowledge inside of my brain. Like I don't like to stress out about that. That kind of like reminds me of school, and I used to stress out a lot of school. I hated school, and I'll just never go back to that. Just in general, I'm done with stress. So like too much info can like stress you, certain people out. Like me, it can stress me out because I have big goals, big dreams of being this and that. So I'm gonna listen to everything everybody tells me, and try to make it happen. But if something that I feel like I'm tripping, so.
For sure. So like when you're in the studio vibing, like what is some of your must have like snacks and goodies? What do you need in the studio to catch a good vibe?
First, I need a bottle. I need some tequila. It could be whatever tequila for. I drink whatever. I ain't gonna lie. Then I need like 2 girls, 3 girls max. If not 1 girl, if it's my shorty. Then yeah, I need like 2, 3 girls though for sure. I need some buds. I need some tree. I need to be able to smoke. Snack. I really don't eat too much in the studio. Like I'm saying, I'm more like to the work. Like I'm usually like when I'm in the studio. I'm kind of really on it. Like I'm saying. Only breaks I'm taking is like a break to come out into the booth. Out of the booth to come in the room and listen to what I said before like the second verse to see if I'm fucking with it still. Like that's like I really don't eat too much like when I'm in the studio. I like to go fed and or just eat after.
For sure.
That gets in the way. I know it seems like 2-3 minutes, but that gets in the way.
Yeah. So what are some who are some artists out here that you would love to collab with right now?
Kaylin for sure. I want to collab with Kaylin. I want to collab with Joe. Who else I want to collab with? The Blue Bucks for sure. Stephen G. That's like about it off the top of my head.
Okay, for sure. So, before we wrap up, can you give us a sneak peek of any other upcoming projects or collaborations you're working on? Or?
Yeah. I got a remix coming to Go Leeky. After maybe I can't just call it. I'm not gonna give y'all a date because I know y'all gonna hold me to it and be mad if I don't drop it then. But I'm gonna say around a month or 2, 3 max after I drop MSRT. We're going to do the Go Leeky remix. We're going to do G Perico and 03 on it together. We're going to run that up during the summer. Then after that, I'm planning on dropping a 13-song tape. So it's a lot to look forward to.
For sure, man. Appreciate you coming through. Appreciate the love, man.
Hell yeah, no, I appreciate you.
Love what you doing. Before you go, give us a shout out, trapLA shout out, man.
Shout out to trapLA, always bringing me in, always fucking with me, streaming my shit, putting me on all the hottest DJs, putting the hottest DJs on me, always showing love, man. Shout out to the trap.
For sure.